DOM means Document Object Model, and it is a programming interface for HTML documents. It represents the page so that programs can change the document structure, style, and content. So with HTML DOM, JavaScript can access and change all the elements of an HTML document. In other words, DOM is responsible for making our JavaScript visible. So without our DOM, we can't see what we've done so far in JavaScript. So first, I would like to create a p tag. Okay, I've done that already. So before we proceed, I would like to explain what ID and class mean. So ID and class, what they do is to name a tag, to give a tag a name. So let me just show you an example so you understand what I mean. So let's say ID, and we can name it whatever we want. We just put it in between our quotes. So let's just name it. So this is this demo is now the new name for this p tag. So we can create. So let's try a class. So how do we do that? We just type in class with quote and then put in our demo, and that's how we name the tag. So let me put it back to ID. So let's go straight and so let's go back to DOM and start with the keyword DOM. We put in between our script, our JavaScript. So we start with the keyword document dot get elements by ID. And then we will put it in quotes. We will put the name, which is demo. So by doing that, we've captured this p tag. And what do we want? We want to put a sentence or a word in between this p tag. So we'll do that by putting dots inner HTML. We can also do inner text, but I prefer inner HTML. Then what do we want it to be? We'll put it equals to whatever we want inside the p tag, or it must be inside this quote. So let's type in so to be in between this p tag, this whatever we type here will be inside this p tag, and once we refresh over here, we see it over here. So next I'm going to try class. So we'll see how class is done. They are quite different. Class is quite different with this. So here I'll be showing you the difference between the class and the p tag, and the class and the ID type of naming. So for ID, you can only name one tag. You can only give a tag one name. Unlike class, we have several p tags and we can name them the same demo. But in ID, you can't do that. So let's try and let me refresh. So I can name all these at the same time. So how do I do that? So class is quite complicated. So let me create a variable. is equals to. Then I can now name document dot. Right, so now it is going to be get elements, because class, you can use class to name different tag. So that's why if you observe in ID it is get element, while in a class it is get elements. And then we put the then we put in those attributes them, and we end this by semicolon, and then we take this variable, and then so there's something I will explain here now. In programming, when you want to count in programming, you start from 0, unlike normal counting where you start from 1. So this is 0, this is 1, this is 2. So let me just put in 0. So what I'm doing, so what I just did is try to capture this false p tag, and then put inner HTML. I'll make it equals to. When I save this and then refresh over here, we see it here. But I can also capture the other tags at the same time. So let's put in 1 to capture this tag, and then 2 to capture this tag here. Sorry, 2. Always remember, when you're counting in JavaScript or any programming language, you start from 0, not 1. So let's try to refresh to see, and that's it. Capture this, and this. So that's how we go about for get a class name. We also add the third one, which is get elements by tag name. So if you wish not to name your tag, let's try and do this. Let's say you don't want to name this tag, probably don't have time to name tag. You don't have time to name all these tags. You could just do this instead. So get elements, documents, get elements by tag name, and then same as always we put our brackets and put in and just put in p tag. So that's what we're going to. So same as before, just take this para and then you can capture our first item. Instead of master coding, let's try to name it something else. Let's just try to name master. So Control S and then save. So this is it. So tag name and class name are almost the same, but for ID you can only capture one. So one a name for a tag. That's how ID works. So that is all for naming, using DOM to name, to capture a tag. So kindly subscribe, click on the subscribe button below and leave the notification on.